Before we begin, who has better memory?
100%. I do. No, I do.
I do. You always forget about everything.
No, Dan always exaggerates whatever happened in the past. All right, in 2013, I had just moved to Los Angeles. I was starting a job at a law firm in Century City, and I was really focused. I was focused on work. I wanted to do well at my job. I moved here for that job. And so I was just ready to work, ready to learn, and I was spending a lot of time at the law firm. So it was Halloween weekend. I was going out with my friend Kate. We have to dress up for Halloween, right? And I didn't have anything because I just moved to LA. So she brought this metallic silver leotard. And then I had this silver glitter skirt. And then she brought also a crown, like a plastic. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna be an astronaut princess. It's so obvious. So we went out to Supper Club in Hollywood, and it was just another night out with the girls.
Everyone just wants to be in love.
I was living in San Diego at the time, and then I was going to Supper Club to celebrate Halloween. So we went out that weekend. As I was walking out to use the restroom, after that, I was about to walk out, and the bouncer says, hey, if you walk out, you're not gonna be able to get back in. And I was like, maybe I just go back and make one last, get one last shot and get one last run, and just to try to find people to talk with. So I came back, and then I saw June right away. She was literally glowing. I don't know if it's because of the tiara.
Because of the metallic silver?
The plastic tiara. Maybe, but I don't know, I felt like there's literally you're glowing.
We were on the dance floor, Kate and I, and then she's like, hey, there's this Asian guy coming straight for you right now. So, yeah, I turned around, and then there's this tall, handsome Asian guy coming toward me. And then, I was pretending to not see him.
Everyone just wants to be in love.
I walked around, and then I saw you, and I walked up, and I said, you are the most beautiful girl in this club. And then...
So what did you say that you were up to and about your life?
Well, you asked me how old I was, right? And I lied with my age. I said I was 28. What I said? 28?
27.
27,
Can't
27.
even keep up with your lies.
Here's the thing. I just knew that I was much more mature than a lot of people my age. And I knew that if I had to lie to her to talk to her, then that's the way for her to be attracted to me. Because I got the looks. I got the looks and everything, right?
Oh, wow. That's true. Lock it down. He said he was a personal trainer, and I let him know that I was an attorney. And then I asked him his age, and then he said he was 27. And I was 26 at the time, so I was like, perfect. And so I gave you my number, my real number, and then he texted me about 3 days later.
They don't know they're chasing someone. The more I live, I am convinced everyone just wants to be in love.
Dan swept me off my feet immediately. First day was a restaurant that he picked near my work because I was getting off late as usual.
She was scared I was a serial killer.
Yeah, I was. Well, because I'd never dated somebody that we literally had no mutual friends at all. So when he picked me up, he had flowers, and we went to West Side Tavern. He ordered fish, and I was like, oh, I guess I have to order fish too, because I don't want to look like, And then I wanted some fries, so I ordered sweet potato fries. And the fries were near me more, but I offered them to him, and he didn't even eat one. The fries were sitting there. There were a ton left by the end of the date. He told me to take home the fries. I was like, obviously, okay. So then immediately when I walked through the door, I set it down on the kitchen counter, and then I ate them all. Yeah, before I even got in, changed my clothes, took my shoes off, I just ate all the fries.
That's June for you.
Yep. Yeah, he surprised me with the helicopter. He had champagne and chocolate-covered strawberries already in the hangar for us.
And then the driver was like, that drove us to the helicopter, asked us, are you proposing today or something?
You're like, no, this is just the 6th date.
She deserves the best. I usually love like planning the dates. I wanted to plan everything and made everything perfect for her and made her happy. Yeah. It's a few months in and it's time to spill the beans. Oh my God. Something just dropped right now.
I used to be afraid of feeling little. I used to never want to play a second fiddle. But that all changed when I met you.
Let's rewind, like every single like time that like we were not together, we have such a fun time, and then I was just thinking about how I lied about my age and stuff, and then my stomach just dropped.
So what is your memory of when you got to my door?
We got to the door, and I remember my heartbeat was just like, and then we sat down, but hey, I need to tell you something. And June's face was like, she was like pale. And June was thinking like, I had a baby, or like all these things, like I'm a serial killer, all these things. But then I just said, I told her that I'm actually not 27 years old. She's like, oh, how old are you? Like 2 years, 3 years younger? I'm like, no, I'm actually like 21 years old or something.
If you wanna love, I'll love you forever. If you wanna run, let's run together.
When he told me, I was in shock. Because he said, I'm 5 years younger than you.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen that.
Do the math in my head, I'm 26. I mean, are you 25? I mean, 21? See, my math is really bad. I was like, are you 21? And I started to cry because I felt like he was a stranger. Earlier that day, I was just telling my friend how lucky I felt to be with Dan, and he's the most mature 27-year-old I've ever met. How did Dan regain your trust? It took a while. I needed him to pretty much prove to me that everything he said was the truth. So you said, you know, I want to show you everything in my life, and just so you know. And so he took me to the gym, and he indeed had a gym. Took me by his high school. He just kind of gave me the life tour so that I really understood where he came from. And when the next time I went to San Francisco, he sent me home with a 6-page letter to my parents and my brother to explain the situation, apologize, and then talk about why he lied about his age. Yeah, it took a bit of time, but I told him that if he's still the same person that he's been and everything else is true except for his age, then I'm still lucky to be with you.
You wanna love, I'll love you forever. If you wanna run, let's run together. Let's run together.
For future June and Dan to look back on, what does your life currently look like?
Busy, very, very busy.
Very happy. I feel like at this very moment, we're living our best life. So when I started Stir and Style was simultaneously when you were opening Chop Shop. So it was a lot of change, a lot of sacrifice all at once. And I mean, he was there since before day one for everything.
But I think I wouldn't be where I am today without June. Like, she was like there by my side. Like, she was literally my angel at the time.
Share 5 quick facts about each other. Go.
Unorganized.
What? That's a fact? I think that's an opinion.
You're beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Even with no makeup.
He is the most prompt/early person that I know. Another fact about Dan is that he always is walking on the street side of the sidewalk. Yeah, so I always feel protected when I'm with you. Bonus fact is that he has sweaty hands. And I always say that he has superpowers, actually, because it's like he can shoot water out of his hands. So it's always like, shh.
If there's ever a fire, I got you. Wait, I got one more fact. Bonus fact. June literally leaves her socks everywhere.
What?